Well, good evening, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. Today of the Rhino, my daughter's cat's down here with me too. Got our phone out. We're drinking a beer from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. It's up here. It is Plainsman Pilsner. Pilsner is the #1 brand of beer in Saskatchewan. 5% alcohol by volume. Let's put it up here. We'll read and see what we can get off the can in 1 second. After we do this, one person I know, or have on my friends list on here, not necessarily know, has drank this and gave it a rating. They gave it a 3.5 out of 5. 617 other people have given it a rating for a 3.36 out of 5 average. It's under Pilsner/other. A light, crisp, perfectly balanced Pilsner is what it says. Who did I have on my list that's done this? Thanksgiving round 2 starts now, October 8th, 2017. Bitsy, 3.5 out of 5. Okay. That's all there is on here. So we'll see what we can get off the can before we pop her open and give her a drink. Right? So, Plainsman Pilsner. You don't always have to know where you're going as long as you have Pilsner. Churchill Brewing Company. Inspired by the mighty Churchill River, we create memorable brews that are just a little different. With craftsmanship modern pioneers appreciate. Keep our land beautiful, please recycle. No. The amount of money Sarcan charges you, you better recycle. When we first moved here, we would donate our Sarcan to people, right? We'd always have people on like free Regina and stuff, being like, anyone have Sarcan we can collect? We're short money and stuff. And I was like, you know what? You can have it. And then when I wouldn't get people writing that in, because our jobs never had great hours or anything, we're like, you know what, we'll put it in the recycling. And then people started ransacking our recycling. And I put a note on my recycling bin. I'm like, hey, if you want my Sarcan, you can have it. Just please ask me, don't ransack my recycling bin. And then my recycling bin got ransacked again. I'm like, you know what? Go fuck yourself. And we started taking our stuff back ourselves. And the amount of money you make bringing your own Sarcan back is insanity. And, I mean, we lose 25 cents in our Sarcan because we just do the drop and go. And yeah, maybe you'll lose more. Maybe they'll be like, you know what, today we're going to take an extra $1 away from them or something. But those lines, to miss those lines, I'm perfectly okay doing the 30-second drop and go. And that beer looks divine. Like, if you want, I can see myself on the... I don't like seeing myself because that's one ugly mofo, but I see myself. I don't know if you guys can see me through the beer, but I can see me. Bright white head, bright white head, nice snap crackle pop. I'm loving the tunnels and such being made. Hi, cat. What you doing, putty cat? Wow, 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 wow. What's new, putty cat? Wow, 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 wow. You probably make the dogs unhappy that you get to come down here and they don't. But again, it's not, and we've said this before, it's not that the dogs aren't allowed down here, it's that the stairs are a little too steep for them. And, we don't want to hurt them. They're all large breed dogs, their hips are delicate. So, scent from the glass first. Just a little bit of cut grass, and that's about it. Still loving the look of that, though. I mean, the older I get, the more just the plain beers are enjoyed by me. Like, look, it's even kind of like the same golden color as my opener that I have out here. Next, scent from the can. really much. I mean, just a little bit of cut grass, nothing else, really. Just those Czech hops coming off. Guess it's time to move on to the beer. Cheers. Okay, if you're looking for a crisp, easy drinking, fairly flavorless beer, just, drinking with your buddies, watching the game, anything like that, that is probably pretty spot on. A little bit of bitterness to it, a little bit of cut grass, a little bit of floral, little tiny bit of spiciness, tiny bit of just nonchalant, bready sweetness up at the forefront. That is a solid Pilsner. I mean, if you're looking for a Pilsner, that's a solid Pilsner. I remember how much I disliked Pilsner or Kel when I first started drinking beer. Because when I first started drinking beer, the taste of regular beer, it's a brand new shirt, thank you again, Chris. When I first started drinking beer, this flavor isn't exactly what I was after. And as I started drinking beer, I'd go more towards some of the regular lagers and stuff, but IPAs weren't my thing, but sours were, stouts were, porters were, white ales were. Oh, excuse me, I liked flavor more than anything else. Hey, Putty Cat. And sometimes I got really good flavors and sometimes I didn't. But that was what I was after. And now as I'm getting older, I'm less after the flavors and I'm more after this type of stuff, like just nonchalant beer. And it's kind of weird, the ups and downs that you take as you do this venture. Now, I mean, I still really appreciate craft beer. I still really appreciate stouts and porters and sours and stuff like that. But I'm liking Vienna lagers and regular lagers and pilsners and milds and stuff like that more and more and more the older I get. Radlers. I love Radlers because I like the lower ABV beers. Oh, shush, Judge. You're okay. You have people out of the bedrooms right now. You have more people than me. I'm down here by myself. Even the cat left me. It's a good beer. It really is. It's a solid beer. I was not a fan of the first beers I had from that brewery. But the more I'm having, the more I like them. And so, Plainsman Pilsner. I mean, I can't give that under a 7.75. I would buy it again. I don't think it has ventured into that top tier, upper echelon beers, which are 8 and above. But I think it is a solid beer that is very drinkable and very enjoyable. Thank you, YouTube. Au revoir, a bientôt. See you soon. Bye-bye. Mwah.